your first InvestMidwest?
It is not.
What keeps you coming back?
I've just, I'm on the advisory board, so I feel very committed to it. That's not what brings me back, really. It's just this has evolved so effectively over the years to adapt as the innovation and entrepreneurship infrastructure has evolved in Kansas City and St. Louis. This conference has adapted, it's stayed relevant, and it's just a great thing to be involved with.
As an investor, if you were talking to an entrepreneur who wants to present, what would you say to him or her? What are you looking for when you hear a pitch?
Basically you want to know what they do, how it's differentiated, the people that are around the opportunity, how they protected the intellectual property, how much capital they need, how much they've raised, how much they need, what milestones they'll achieve. And that's one impressive thing about how things have evolved at this conference is just how tight the presentations are. I mean, I don't even know the minutes, but I think they have, 10, 12 minutes, whatever it is, but they are so much tighter than they were a number of years ago. It's incredible.
What do you tell fellow investors who may not be familiar with the conference? Why should they come?
Well, I think they should come because they can see a lot of opportunities in a relatively short period of time. I mean, you don't need more than that 10 or 15 minutes to decide, this is interesting to me, I'll follow up with the presenter and learn more about it, or it's not interesting to me. But the fact that there are, in life sciences where we invest, there are 15 companies on that track. There are a lot of healthcare IT in the IT track. There are a lot of healthcare related IT companies presenting there. We don't happen to do that, but for an IT investor, there are many that are really focused on that now, and on the healthcare space. And then there's the food, ag, alternative energy track. So one of the things I do is sort of look at the program and say, okay, well, this is probably not a life science company that I'm interested in, but there may be one in one of the other two tracks that I am. So I did that last night and, basically filled up all the slots.
What have you seen through the years has changed the most in the Midwest when it comes to investing in entrepreneurship and how we've grown?
Well, I think it's the evolution of the ecosystem and the support that's in place for the entrepreneurs. And so just the fact that I don't think InvestMidwest does, I mean, they'll offer it if somebody wants it, but Chris has told me that generally the entrepreneurs don't feel they need it. But there used to be sort of if not a boot camp, at least training to help them. How do you get your presentation in the shape that it needs to be to get your message across? That happens so effectively now. But the other thing you can see is that these companies have accessed capital in ways that weren't really there before. The communities are doing more, the universities are doing more. And so, these companies are coming here, with a very clear idea of what they're trying to accomplish and what it's going to take in terms of resources. So the stories are much more sophisticated than they were. And it's because the infrastructure supporting them has evolved so much, and they can get support, financial, other types of support from many other places.